morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Hopefully this will be a normal length stream today. I'm extremely sleepy. I was up until 5 o'clock this morning, so pretty tired. Did roll over contracts this morning. The volume of the June contract was more than the March contract before the market even opened, so I went ahead and switched. I apologize in advance, you guys, if I have low energy today. I am exhausted. Like, so much so, I'm going straight back to sleep when I get off the charts. Because, yeah, I'm tired. So, as you can see, I am positive so far this morning, which I should be way more positive than this. But I finished a little less than half of my back test last night, and yeah, for the 16 and 1, quite a few changes that needed to be made, but I think it's gonna be for the better. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think, as I suspected, the 16 and 1 chart is going to end up being the happy middle ground between the 20 and 1 and the 12 and 1. The 12 and 1 was moving way too fast in the high volatile market Friday, so it was just a no for me. It was cool when the volatility was low, but when it was high, So I think that the 16 and 1, I should be able to use that in the high and low volatile markets, and we'll see. But I can tell you it's going to take me a minute to get used to it. Not necessarily get used to seeing the charts moving as fast as they are. More so get used to my rules, because they have actually changed. From the 20 to the 12, it changed. And then from the 12 to the 16, it changed. Like, there are very few rules that have like transitioned over. But I can say that my rules are a lot less strict. It's just gonna take some getting used to them. That's all. So, yeah. But I'm actually pretty excited to trade this way, if I'm being completely honest, because I think it's going to help me reach my goals. So we'll see. Yeah. I was telling my friend yesterday morning that I definitely realized that I see the market a lot different now than I have like previously. It's like all the hours that I've been putting into the charts, really since I started for real, but just, I would say mainly in the last, I would say almost 3 months, when I changed to a more volume-based trading style. I would say between that and changing my Renko size in January, like the end of January, I would say in these last 2 or 3 months, I have gotten so much better. Like, yeah, Ringos are a lot easier to see the chart structure or market structure, you know, because there's clear lower highs or higher lows or higher highs or lower lows. Absolutely. However, as I've said previously, you still have to have a strategy with it because every higher low or every lower high is not tradable. You know what I mean? So, yeah, the chart time has been a good thing, although it had its annoying moments, of course. I would still say, you know, it's done me some good. It's done me some good. So, let's see, 436. That's a little too high. But yeah, so I'm gonna definitely miss out on trades. I can tell you that now. Simply because it's a lot to remember. Okay. 468. Oh, thought we were gonna reverse there. But yeah. But I'm actually pretty excited though. Hopefully the market doesn't humble my excitement. Because I always feel like I'm on the right track as time goes on. But every week I definitely feel like I'm getting closer and closer and closer. And one thing I am happy about is that I did experiment with the 12-in-1 chart last week, because that's what made me pretty much switch. All right, let's see. Oh. Good morning, Trenches. Currently red as much as you are green, but I was down 600 at one point. All one trade. We might close market going 100 points each way in 10 minutes. I don't feel it's possible to trade minis unless you got like a 5 to 10K drawdown. Well, you know what? Being negative $57 is not bad. You could definitely come back from that. And the fact that it is, you know, contract rollover day, you always gotta kind of be cautious. I was about to say conscious. I am tired. You always gotta be cautious of contract rollover day. But $57 isn't bad. And you brought yourself back from $600 down, which is no easy feat at all. At all. Okay, so definitely I could have taken this trade. I was a little worried because of how the zigzag like screwed itself, which I have noticed that there are times where I can't trade when it does that. Mainly like if I was to take the sell on that bar, I can't do that. I definitely noticed that in the back test. Yeah, but that was a perfect sale. I could have added a little bit more money into the account, but it's all right. Like I said, I'm gonna miss a lot, and I'm gonna try my best not to sit out of stuff. Like if I've already confirmed that that's what I'm looking for, I'm gonna try not to sit out of those trades. but it's definitely gonna take me a minute. Definitely don't really wanna. Good morning, Rio. How are you doing this morning? And guys, I'm probably gonna yawn quite a bit. I was up till almost 5 this morning. So welcome from Brazil. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. I normally am not this tired, so my apologies. Had an actually very full day yesterday. We went out to Outback Steakhouse to celebrate my grandma's birthday. So it was me and my mom, my aunt, my sister, her boyfriend, then my cousin and his girlfriend and their kids. So we actually had a pretty good time, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I was supposed to get into that trade too, which would have been a full win. Okay. But yeah, so we had us a really, really good time, I'm not gonna lie. My grandma really enjoyed herself. So basically when I got home, let's see. Alright, that wouldn't have been a trade anyway. But anyway, so when I got home, you know, after a pretty long day, just want to kind of play the game, which I did. And that morning I had to wash my hair and straighten it. There was just so much that I had to do. So by the time I got home, I'm gonna be honest, I did do some of my back testing yesterday though. I did do that. I was diligent. But yeah, when I got home, I just wanted to play the game, which I did. But when I got off, I didn't get off until like probably like 12:30. And I was like, okay, I have to at least go through the data that I have so far and try to analyze it and kind of see like how we want to go into tomorrow. So yeah, I did that, and that's why I was up till 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, sacrifices. That's what happens when you do stuff that you ain't supposed to be doing. So that was that. But it was worth it. We had a good time last night, so, and during the day. And I just told myself I don't have the kids today anyway, so even if I only get a couple of hours of sleep, you know what? It'll be all right, because I'm just gonna go back to sleep when all of this is over. And that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. So what I'm trying to do is, of course, get certain things in my mind, but also now that the market has slowed up just a little bit, I can kind of anticipate. So like, I know that this next sale I'm not going to get into. So now what I'm going to look at is the next buy. So I'm trying to like prepare myself. I could look at the swing point of the current bar, which of course I can look, okay, we got a higher low to a higher high. So the next buy, you know, that I would be looking at would be a certain setup. So I'm kind of trying to train my brain to kind of look at it that way, so I can kind of look early on at my cheat sheet, because like I said, things have definitely changed big time. So yeah, big time. But I definitely think it's gonna be for the better. The really weird thing is that my rules are so much less strict But because they're so much less strict, I know for sure I'm gonna forget quite a bit of stuff, because I'm gonna be sitting out of trades like, oh, I don't normally take that, when now I can. So that's gonna take some getting used to. But I just want to see progress this week. That's like what's most important for me, seeing progress. Because honestly, aside from what was that, last Monday, the first day I switched to a 12-in-1 chart, I think it was, that was a bloodbath. It was, I'm not gonna lie. But since then, it hasn't been too bad. Greater than. All right. Got a pretty big move. That was pretty much a push off of 140, 175, which is the first level that changes my trends. Oh, that's the other one. Okay. Ooh. Don't want to trade that. So that's the line that changed the overall bias from a sell to a buy. So I definitely don't want to take this first buy, because we didn't really clear the level. So also, what I'm hoping is that I don't have to break even as often, which I shouldn't have to now. So that's a thing. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I definitely was not filled on that buy right there. I was actually confident in it too. Now, I might have to make a few, like, I want to look at my divergence, what I have written down for divergence, because I mean, that sell could have been kind of a one-off, but I definitely want to relook at that particular pattern. Yeah. Good morning, Granny. Good, how are you? too. I am looking for this next buy. We'll see what happens. Unless it comes to 155. If it comes down to 155, I'm not getting into it. It's already 9:30. I guess this morning has been going by kind of fast. All right. So I don't want to get into it now because 195 is the first level it has to break to change into a downtrend. That's the zone that I'm looking at. And so far in my back testing, I don't really want to do that. Now it did change now, so I'm gonna go for it. The level right there changed a little bit, the 155 level. Can we hold? Maybe not. Nope, we couldn't hold. All right. Thought we were gonna be able to hold there, but we were not. Because the level changed just a little bit. More so if it didn't really clear it, which like the bar before the reversal bar is kind of what cleared it. What does that say? All right, let's see what happens. Good morning, Fashion Today. Thank you for the sub. Welcome in, welcome in. I honestly probably could have gotten into that buy. I don't know if I would have gotten filled. Let me see. Oh yeah, I definitely would have gotten filled. I wasn't sure because it was going back towards the support level right there. I'm down $41. When I tell you guys, I have missed a lot of trades this morning. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, a lot. But that's okay. All right. So one of the things I'm also hoping is that I won't have to get out, like manually break even with the zigzag changes anymore. That's like a huge goal of mine with doing this. Because the zigzag changes can happen quite often, to be honest with you. So that's kind of why, like, my hope is that I don't have to, my strategy, I can get it to a point where no matter what, I don't have to break even. Probably the only trade I'll have to manually break even is the 1 bar pullback, because like I tell you guys, it's not a real pullback, it's just 1 bar, so it's already weak. So if opposite pressure comes in, I'm probably gonna always have to break even with that. Maybe things will change now that I'm on a 16-1 chart. I'm not quite sure. We'll just figure it out over time. But like on that buy that I just took, the zigzag definitely changed. We hit my major level right here. The zigzag changed, and even though my overall bias is a downtrend, I just stayed in it just because we don't know with the new rules if I need to get out or not. So we're just not gonna get out. And it's just gonna be that. All right. Not oh snap, a black woman. Good morning, Applejacks. How are you? Good morning. There are not a lot of black women who stream live on YouTube trading. And if I'm not mistaken, most of them, there actually was one girl who popped up in my news feed. I don't remember her name because I didn't really watch the video. I clicked into it and I was doing something, so I clicked out of it. I do know that she trades futures, but most of the black content creators, male and female, who make trading videos, they trade Forex. Which was one of the very reasons why I wanted to come into this space, because I don't trade Forex. You're never going to see me trade Forex. I have in the past, but you will never see me trade Forex. So I figured, why not come to the platform? To be honest with you, I thought that when I came to the platform, I had my strategy where I wanted it to be, baby. No. A lot of changes since then. But that's what happens when you're in the process of putting something together. Every time you feel like you're right there, thankfully, the market conditions have always showed me that I wasn't ready yet before, I spent money on converting an eval to a PA and, things like that. So that's the part where I guess I'm lucky. I guess. All right, not interested in this next sale at all, so I'll be waiting for the next buy. Everybody's switching to futures now, though. Hopefully, should be more of us soon, hopefully. And thank you for subscribing. You know what? I think that we're definitely going to have a lot more people in futures, especially with all of the Forex prop firms, getting rid of their US customer base. If people still want to be able to trade, they're going to have to come to futures if they still want to trade with prop firms. And the reality is, futures prop firms are much better. I do know some people don't like the trail and drawdown, and they don't like this and they don't like that. But when it comes to the cost, to me, the cost is way better with futures props. And also, I was introduced to futures first, and then to Forex, then the binary options, and then I came back to futures. And I did dabble in Forex probably a little bit last year, just because I was like, it's a lower cost of entry, and even before the Forex craze, when some of these Forex network marketing companies came out, I always felt like people kind of preferred Forex just because it was such a lower cost of entry. You could put a couple $100 into an account and be able to flip it or, grow it over time, whatever. And that's not, it's really not possible with futures unless you at least have enough in there to cover your margin and things like that. So I was about to say, don't tick me out. That wouldn't be nice. Um, so yeah, but I've always preferred futures because you don't really have to deal with the manipulation of the markets that you have to deal with when it comes to Forex. Like, I was with brokers that screwed you big time at that. I tell this story all the time of years ago when I first got in. I remember I was in a GJ trade, and at that time I was using a Trading View, and not Trading View. What is it? Trader's Way is what I meant to say. We were using Trader's Way, and I remember I was in a buy, as was a bunch of my friends, and out of nowhere there was this huge sell-off in the market, like, and you could just tell that it was manipulated, you know. And so a bunch of us get stopped out, and we go to our other broker, you know, charts, and we're like, wait, this move actually never even happened. And it was at that point that I was like, yeah, we not even finna do this. I'm not even gonna subject myself to that. So then at one point I did go and go to binary options, and I traded with Nadex. And you know, when your contract expires barely outside of your strike price, or the market closes directly on your strike price and you lose money, that only needs to happen a couple of times before you like, F this, I'm out of this too, back to futures. But yeah, if I have a PA account, I can't go below 50,100 when I pass it. That is correct. And if you guys did not know, I am a mod in the official Apex Discord. So if you come over there, you might see me from here. You might see me here and there. I do disappear from time to time because, to be honest with you, some of the questions there drive me a little crazy. But yeah, can't go below 50,100. That is correct. Futures is better because ATR. Not big timer. Yeah, I am a mod over there. I was a lot more active like when the Discord first came about, but between me spending time, you know, back testing and studying and going over the market, trying to develop my strategy, between that, I babysit my niece and nephew a couple of times a week, and just life, you know, I just am not as active right now, but I try to pop in here and there. Like, I know I'm gonna be in there today for sure after I take my nap, because she needs sleep. Okay, she's been up. So, but yeah. Oh, you're fine. You're not distracting me. I promise. I promise. That's why I have. Is it up there? Oh, it's not right now. But I usually have up there like, oh, if I'm not talking, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just concentrating, especially like in the beginning of the session. That's why I wait until 9 o'clock to start streaming, because typically the market has kind of slowed down far enough for me to be like, okay, I can pay attention to this and do this kind of thing. But you're not distracted, I promise. Just know if you see me like looking crazy, looking at the markets and my eyes not moving, I'm not paying attention to the chat. Because I'd be having to concentrate, okay? These eyes are old. It takes a lot to look at things, go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But yeah, I hope more people come into futures, especially because like lately the craze with Forex traders has been, you know, trading the Nasdaq or the US 30. And it's like, if you're going to be doing that, you might as well just trade the futures market. You know, I'm no expert or nothing, but that's what I would think. So I welcome it. And I feel like the more people who switch over, they'll see like, man, not to say that they wasted their time in Forex, because every market has its thing, you know, but I do tell people, especially if you ever want to decide to scalp, you absolutely should not be scalping on Forex. With those spreads, baby, no. Mm-mm. No, no, no. All right, this is... I'm going to be looking down at my G sheet a lot. A lot. 489. Don't really want to take that buy because it's too, the entry would be too close to the middle VWAP level where I always break even at anyway. So, all right, now it's not. However, all right, if it comes down to 96.50, which it just did, all right. All right, that sound just changed. All right, we're back to a downtrend bias. All right, and I cannot take this next buy. Had it moved up before it cleared whatever level this is, 189.75, I would have taken it. Don't want to take this next sell because we changed from an uptrend up here to a downtrend. And because we have the trend change like that, right at the level that changed my bias, I don't want to take those. All right. So I want to see, in order for me to get in here, I want to see it stall a little bit. Didn't stall long enough. Ugly conditions today. It's been a little, I don't know. Honestly, when I first got on, I was half asleep. So I wasn't really paying much attention. But I can say that it's been okay conditions for me so far, but that's also because I'm scalping. So a lot of times what people see when they're going more like intraday swings, or if they're just trading on a like time-based chart, I don't see it how they do, so I don't be knowing. The most I do is I do look at a daily sometimes here and there. It doesn't change the way I'm trading or anything, but sometimes I just like to see, you know, if it's an inside day or outside day, whatever. Again, it doesn't change a goddamn thing, but sometimes I do just like to look at it. So one of the reasons why it's taken me so long to kind of create the strategy that I've been trying to create is because I wanted to be able to work no matter the market conditions. So, you know, my back test data is based on, I typically make that based on like around October, there was a lot of volatility then. And then I'll typically also back test like a less volatile market to kind of see. The issue that I was having, so at one point, the Renko settings that I was using, I didn't like it because it was kind of shortening the swings, because every bar painted with 2 ticks in the market versus 1. So I like the threshold to be 1 because it's very smooth looking at it. But then also the first size that I was using does not work in less volatile markets. It just doesn't. I don't get enough trades. For me, I want to get enough trades in where, I can recover from my losses if, it's not that great of a day. And that's kind of hard with bigger Renko sizes, because like when I was on a 20 tick chart, right, I needed the market to reverse 10 points just for me to enter, and then I'm looking for another 6 points on top of that. That's a lot to ask of a not so volatile market, right? So then last week I was experimenting with a 12 tick chart because it only takes about 6 points for the market to reverse, and then I was only looking for about 3.5 points, I think. So now, and that doesn't work in a super volatile market. The market just moves too much, and then Rhythmic cannot handle it. Okay, it can't. So that's why I upped it to 16 ticks this week. So from the top of a bar to reverse down, or vice versa, the bottom of a bar to reverse up, it takes 8 points. And then I'm looking for another 4.5 points. So looking for a 12.5 point move in the market, I should be able to get that high volatility or not. So we'll see. You're green now? Okay, Trenches. That's what I like to hear. Now you done brought it from down 600 all the way to green. You can't tell me you don't know what you're doing. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So another thing I definitely have noticed is that me switching to the 16 tick chart, my data lag is not as high. Like on that 12 tick chart, that's what let me know like Rhythmic just could not handle the way that data was coming through. Baby, it looked terrible. Like it was always going up to like 0.1 seconds, anywhere from like 0.07 to 0.1 seconds. And that doesn't sound too bad when you're intraday swinging, but when you're scalping, that doesn't work so well at all. I'm looking for it to it broke the first level to change it back to an uptrend, but it did not break the second level. So this can be a kind of indecisive area. We might push down to 184 from here and continue to push through for the downtrend, which is what it looks like it wants to do. Because the bias changed at 9:38, but then we pushed up, attempted to go back to an uptrend. So we'll see. Or I wanted to clear that zone up there. Either one is fine with me. But I do want to see it do one of the two. Either push down to 184 and keep the downtrend going, or push past this zone. We just created a double top, but the buyer volume is coming in a little bit. So, and just so you guys know, the zigzag that I'm using, for those of y'all who are new, it is volume based. So that's why you'll see a change, and that's why it's not like a typical zigzag where it only paints whatever color the direction of the swing is going. Now we created a higher low, but let's see if we can break this support level. So, depending on how the rest of the day goes today, I probably will go ahead and I actually have 2 more accounts I'm supposed to be trading at the moment, but I didn't want to, not on the first day of me switching Renko settings. We weren't going to do that. But this account, I started like 2 weeks ago, and it needs to pass or fail by Friday because it renews on Sunday. So depending on where we are Friday by the end of the session, if we have not passed by then I'll just purposely blow it. But I do have another account that renews in 2 weeks, so I really should be trading that now. I always give myself 3 weeks to trade the accounts, and I didn't bring it back last week because I could tell with that 12 tick chart I wasn't going to stay on that the whole time, so there was no point in me like risking any amount from that account. So I'll probably either bring it back tomorrow or Wednesday, and then just depending, we'll figure out how I'm gonna bring the other accounts back too, because one of my 50k accounts should be back as well. So I really should be trading 150k and 2 25ks right now. So yeah, I have a feeling that I should have actually been in that trade. Let's see. I was trying not to look down at my cheat sheet. Bad idea. So I definitely missed that sale right there, but that's cool. That's another thing that I'm gonna try to do is I know like later today I'll have time to like really start to embed some of these rules in my head, but going to bed at 5 o'clock this morning, there was no way, because that's when I finished like updating my cheat sheet. So it's gonna take me some time, but we'll see. You can see the market's a little bit choppy while it's trying to figure out if it's gonna keep going up or come down. We did try to create the higher high, but you can see that the higher high rejected off of the zone that I drew. So it's trying to push down, but it doesn't know what it wants to do at the moment. My minor level is still in front of the major level as well, so that's giving it the pressure to keep trying to push up to break the zone. It's definitely trying. See, you watched this video this weekend. What do hedge funds think of technical analysis? It was very interesting. Can you send me that on Discord, please? Or is that like what it's called? Let me see. We're trying to break through the zone. And excuse me. All right, that was not the pattern I was looking for, so I didn't get into the sell. Don't want to get into the first buy either. You can see I'll be in the zone. All right, it's not holding over your VWAP at 18 to 11. Oh, that's your minus too, the white line, the middle VWAP level. I might make those a little bit thicker. I just hate some of the lines being thick, because then if it's closing near it, I can't tell if it's closing on it or what. Or what do hedge funds think of technical analysis? It popped up. Is it by Trading Lab? There's one from Trading Lab that's like 16 minutes long. There's another one from UK Spread Betting that's 6 minutes long. Which one is it? Which one? Which one? pretty sure. Yeah. Trading Lab? Okay, I'm gonna save it. Because after I take my nap, I'm gonna watch it. Save to watch it. Oh, well, I could. No, I don't want to save it on this one. Switch. I have 2 YouTube accounts. Trading related stuff, I try to like save stuff on the other one. What do hedge funds think of technical analysis? Save to watch later. I'm gonna watch that later. Thank you. It's almost 10 o'clock. You know what? For me to be so tired, this morning has actually gone by pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you. It's 8:21. All right, we got the zigzag change. That might lose. If it does, I do have a little hunch on how I want to treat when there was really like no full-blown pullback for this trade, right? So, and I kind of have a hunch on how I want to treat that. I already have it written down in my notes. I'm pretty sure that I also lost another trade the same way earlier. And it also didn't meet or match my hunch that I have on that particular one. I'm gonna go back and look real quick. If I miss trades right now, it's fine. I don't care. Because I want to be able to solidify some of this stuff. But I definitely remember having a hunch about this because I even have it written on the side of my cheat sheet. Yep. But it lost the same way. I think it was just that one. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a thing now. Hold on, you guys. I wanna. So messed up the P&L just a bit, but still positive. I think that was the only one I took, like the only 2 I took that way, and they both lost. And with me already having the hunch when it not looking how I want it to, I'm okay with going ahead and solidifying that as a rule. All right, and then and then this last sell right here from the double top, I definitely could have been in that trade. Hey, what happened to, oh, wait. Why didn't that transfer over? Am I tripping? Oh, it didn't save. Huh? I'm like, I know I drew these levels last night. Why didn't it save? That's weird. The overnight levels didn't save. Like I moved them before I went to bed at 5 this morning, and somehow, some way, they moved back. First I thought maybe it was because I just changed contracts, but that shouldn't have affected it. Or maybe it did. I don't know. I don't know. You'll check it out too? We'll talk about it tomorrow then. Talk about the video and what they discuss. All right, we got an hour left. See if we can add a little bit more back. So I'm up $75 with the $44 commission, which is the 31 that's left. 50-50. Nope. It's a pretty big push up. That is a decent sized wick on the daily chart. My back hurts. So I know for sure, let me go to my trade performance real quick. So today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I won 6 trades and lost 5. No break even so far because I haven't manually broken even. And then, of course, the trades didn't break even on their own. So out of the 5 losses, 2 of them I know for sure are going to go away because I am going to solidify that rule. Which the rule kind of makes sense to me. So we'll do that. So I would technically have an extra almost $200 in my account right now. Even aside from missing all those trades this morning because I was half asleep and just not good with the rules yet. So I'm gonna write on my cheat sheet, yes, solidify that. Be good to go. Didn't want to take that first sale because it didn't clear that level right there. I would have gotten stopped out probably to the tick. See, 55. Yeah, to the tick. Just still trying to break through. Okay, I'm almost certain I don't take those. Hold on. Help, please. Yeah, I don't know why I don't. Alright. It's 10 o'clock. Let's see how things work out after. Oh, why did I close that? That was stupid. That was very dumb. What does that say? 743. I didn't even know my mom was gone. All right. Mommy, where you went? Oh, yeah, you dropped your car off. I just thought about it. All right, there is. I just went to look. I couldn't remember how much, what my balance was on this account. It said 24,774. So that's what I was saying, like, probably, I think it was last week or the week before. That's how I know, like, I'm making progress in my strategy despite having red days and stuff, because typically my accounts would blow within the first week or two. And in 2 weeks, I'm only down $225 on this account. That's not bad at all. Now it's just a matter of building on it. Seeing if we can pass our first account this week. We'll see. You went back. Now, Rio. Rio, wait a second. Let's back it up here. How? How? How did we get here? Please tell me. You swore up and down. Rio. I am done with pre-market. Tell me how we got back to this point, please. Let's see. Oh no. Kind of missed that one. Alright, I'm gonna have to close that manually because there was no... Oh, my ATM wasn't on for when I manually enter trades. Whatever. It's cool then. Like, where's the ATM? That was my fault. I forgot to make sure that ATM was on the chart trader because that would have definitely been a full win instead of me closing it out myself. Let's see. 4.5 would be 47, 48, 50. Damn, I missed out on like 2.25 points closing it myself right there. What ifs? I didn't get into that because it's going back towards that overnight low. I don't really know how I feel about that just yet. So with me only being up 77 bucks, I'm okay with missing out on a win. There it is. Because normally on my just regular pullbacks, I don't trade going back to really any level. But I think as long as it's part of like the OHLC, any open, high, low, close, even if it's the overnight high or low, I should be okay as long as I'm going in the direction of what it is. So like this is an overnight low, so as long as I'm taking a buy, if it's a prior open or prior low, as long as I'm taking a buy kind of thing. So I'm okay with sitting out of that. That's cool. And not, first of all, not the greed. You thought you saw a setup. Well, did it work out? Because what you saying you thought you saw a setup, that sounds like it did not work out how you wanted it to. And you should go back to not opening your trades pre-market. Seems so slow. I think I can get easy money. But see, I think the opposite. The slower the market, the more I feel like I can't get money out of it because I want to be in and out, baby. In and out. I don't want to sit in my same. I'm going for 4.5 points. I'm not trying to be in that trade for 3 minutes. No. Ian Dunlap told me he used to trade London session a few months ago. I just don't be trying to trade at 2 a.m. Don't do it. Don't get me wrong. London session has its perks, I guess you could say, to a certain extent. But I personally, as somebody who has traded every session available, I feel like my sleep is worth more than the London session. I just do. I feel like people who like a happy medium between the New York session and the Asian or Sydney session, cool. You want your happy medium, fine. But if you want the market to be moving and grooving while you trade, I mean, yeah, the London session, it has its perks sometimes. Like you might get the market to move and shake a little bit. But I just personally don't feel like it's worth it, to be honest with you. I don't. It's not. It's just not. Hey. All right, I'm gonna sit out of this move because of the push off of the like I said, I don't really know how I want to take trades off of, and I'm glad I didn't. Now there I would have actually broken even on anyway, because we hit a resistance level at basically the top of this zone. So even if I would have taken it, I would have broken even, but I just didn't know how I felt about going back towards that major support level up there at 263, which is what this pushed down off of. So yeah, then let's see how this is gonna work out. That probably is gonna be a decent trade, but the entry is like literally a point away from where I would have to break even. Now watch it just push through. If you push through, you're gonna make me mad. Okay, I would have just broken even there. Okay, I feel better. I would have had to break even at the top of the zone again. So we might see a little consolidation here. We might just push up off of the zone or just push below it. We'll see. Today has not been a bad day at all. At all. I told y'all last week I had a good feeling about the 16 tick chart. Told y'all on Friday. And I think my ATM is correct. I still really don't know. Like the trades are, most of the wins are happening within about 5 seconds. 5 to 9 seconds. It's almost impossible to look at. I actually had a couple of trades that literally took profit in 1 second. 4.5 points in 1 second. That is crazy. I want to show you guys kind of the entry and exit times. To me, the shorter that I'm in a trade, the more it's showing like how precise my entries are. Like I said, a couple of these losses are gonna be no longer because we're taking it out of the arsenal, or solidifying a rule, which would invalidate the trades. But you guys can see like 5 seconds, 2 seconds. Well, those are losses, so we don't like those. But the wins, 1 second, 1 second. What's that? 6 seconds, 1 second. 9 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds. That's what I like. That is why I've been trying to figure out how to scalp. Literally. Alright, we got a double top start. How come? Oh, there we go. It wasn't letting me do that at first. I was just on the wrong screen. It seemed, oh wait, why did that just pop? Almost like you just created that. I don't know. Alright, alright, that's gonna go up too far. Alright, I can remove the zone now. Next zone I'm looking for. I do also want to kind of learn how to take just regular pullbacks to my major level. I don't know how to do that just yet. Oh, I just deleted the wrong zone. Actually wanted to keep that one so y'all could see it ahead of time. So like this was a pullback to my major level, and I would have definitely gotten filled on it. 10 to 19, yeah. But I started going through it on the back test, but I wasn't too worried about finishing that one. Because right now I take divergence trades that happen at my major level, but not like just regular structure buys and sales like that. That was a pullback here to the major level. So once I can get that part together, less than 263 or more than 308. When I tell you I cannot wait to put this eye mask on, turn my fans on, and go back to sleep. Oh my goodness. And you know what? I think that one of the other losses I took this morning can be prevented as well. I'm actually quite sure. I'm about to scroll back. I am quite sure. Let's see. If I miss a trade, I'm cool. I've missed like 10 of them today. I want to look for this one particular trade. Just don't remember when I took it. I know I took it before stream though. Right here. Oh nope, it looked different. Okay. Okay. 422. This sell here, I feel like I might need to adjust something with that. Okay. What is that? I need. Yeah, I think that's an adjustment I need to make for sure. Just all together, actually. That's interesting. Let's see. Break even. Ah, so that's the problem. Okay, I was looking at that different. Okay, I think I figured that part out. All right, let's get back to this. Or not that, but all right, 40 minutes left. Yeah, I think this sale, I might be able to trade that because I used to trade that pattern, but just in the little quick analyzing that I tried to do last night, I took that pattern out, but it wasn't actually the pattern that was the problem. It was the way it rotated on my minor level that if it rotates that specific way, I don't want to trade it. All right, let's see what we got going here. Let's see. I think I should be staying out of that pattern no matter what, how it rotates. That's what it looks like. Alright. which that makes sense. Okay, let's see if we can get another trade in. Greater than 252. This divergence, I haven't finished back testing yet, so I'm gonna sit out of it. Let's see. Sit out and be patient. Got short at 18. 18 to 11. 3 micros, straight been having you 18 to 11. That was a good area though. Not only was the VWAP close, but there was a resistance level at 210 as well. But how many minutes? You said 10 minutes ago, I think. 10 minutes ago. Yeah, that's been a lot of up. How long are you holding it till? All right, this level at 196.75. If we stay below it, we'll keep rotating down. But if we start rotating above it, don't be surprised if we start pushing up. Well, Jesus, I couldn't even get into that one. I would have wanted to break even. That's the other thing. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing the 1 bar pullbacks. We'll see. I would have tried to break even right here, which it wouldn't have hit the break even just yet. And I would have gotten stopped out. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have had enough time to break even, I don't think. When was the last time I took a trade? 10:04. Let's see, this divergence no, not that one. Where was it at? Oh, it was the one prior to. I actually would have gotten filled. I thought I wouldn't have gotten filled, but I was looking at the wrong. I was looking at this and not that. It was that divergence. You just got out at 180, 187. Huge buy order went through the tape. So the rotation level I was looking at 196.75, it's changed now to 185.50. Let's see if we start trading below it, or if we just push off of it and go up. I'm still in a downtrend bias for now. The zone is between 218 and 224.75. And now the level is here. But I don't really we stay below it, we might be okay. Oh, I don't want to get into it. I want to see what this does here. I still would be in the trade. Still, okay. So my thought process is correct. Okay. Another trade I sat out of. Really at this point, unless I'm just 100% like confident in the trade, I am going to stay out of it just because we're green right now. First day on a new Renko setting being green. I kind of want to secure it. Now, if I lose a trade that I was confident in, I'm okay with that. So I need to see. Still want that to be the same, because I'm almost sure that there was a trade that I sat out of that looked just like this earlier. Nvidia is playing with the VWAP. What was that noise? Why is that a thing? That just hurt my ears. Was that? I don't normally get notifications from that. Oh God, that hurt. Oh no. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see, probably not, but the VWAP is attached to the previous bar. And the reason why is because this bar has only gotten as high as the previous bar. So because it's a 1 tick chart, well, 16 tick chart, but the threshold is 1, it like screws the VWAP. So had I gotten into that sell right there, it likely would have lost. Now, because it just messed up because of that, I ain't gonna take it. If it wins, it wins. Because aside from it messing up like that, everything else looks exactly how I want it to look. So now I know I could still take it if it messes up like that, because that's not a true double top. And everything else that I was looking for looks exactly how I wanted it to look. But I know if it would have reversed on that bar, I saw that consistently in my back testing, like consistently. So the zigzag has to attach to the current bar and not freeze on the previous bar because price didn't technically go beyond the higher low of the previous bar. So sorry, you guys. The sleepiness is setting in. You know, it would just fall once you got out. But it might push up from here. It did fall quite a bit since you got out, though. Where did you say you got out? At 187? Yeah, it went another 20, basically 25 points. What was your risk to reward on the trade? Oh, I'm sleepy. All right. This will be this switch. 81. Nope. No trade here. We didn't break that level. The bias is a downtrend, so we're pushing down too far off of that change level there. That's another thing I want to get back to being able to do, is taking divergence between levels. Like my major is back here, my minor's here. I want to get back to being able to take those divergence trades. It'll probably take me a minute to figure it all out, but at some point by the end of the week, I'll have it figured out. But so far, I'm definitely seeing that I should be able to probably get more consistent results with this Renko size. In my rules so far, like I said, there's going to be a couple of changes along the way. I don't think it's going to take me more than till the end of the week, especially if I actually finish the back test, which my goal is to do it by the end of the week, because I'm a little less than halfway there already. And just like last time, if I'm already seeing progress with not even completing the back test, is going to motivate me to actually complete it. So we're definitely creating some structure to try to push up, though. Did my zone move? It did. It did. Let's move that down here. It did. Well, we back at where you got out, so it's not that bad. You just missed out on like 25 points. But it's kind of hard to tell where it was going to stop. Like, for me, it's not like it stopped at a level or anything. So "20 minutes to go." So open up this Discord. See if I need to pop in for a hot little second. Oh shoot, I forgot. I got hit with the ID verification. I need to do that today. Actually, I'm gonna do it before I go to sleep because I know it's gonna be rejected. Because I have my accounts in my LLC, and yeah, it's just gonna get rejected anyway. So actually, I wonder if it will, because we'll see. But I definitely need to do that because I can't get anywhere in the back office right now, and it's been like this for over a week. Over a week. I keep forgetting. I only remember when I go in to do something in the Apex back office and it's like ID verification. Like, shit, I forgot. Matter of fact, guess I could start. How many times are you gonna show me this affiliate practices thing? Get verified. Identification required. They need to make it a better process for people who are trading with business accounts, though. Prepare a valid document. Make sure it's not expired or physically damaged. You need a smartphone in order to continue. Scan the code. Hello, camera. Are you going to open? Wait, why didn't it open? We'll ask for your ID and a selfie is quick and secure, trusted by millions of users worldwide. Alright. Alright, it's 10:40. Oh! I do need to remove this little mark off my chart because for the last couple of weeks, or maybe it was just last week. It was probably just last week with the 12 tick chart. I couldn't trade certain setups after 10:40, but it does not look like I'll have to deal with that on the 16 tick chart, so we'll see. But I can go ahead and remove that off of my chart for sure. You was giving it to 18027. I don't think the other two is supposed to be, but I changed intraday trade depending on movement. I feel you. 18027. Yeah, it's pretty far down. Oh, all of that is in my purse. Hopefully it does not take them long to fix my verification issue. That's gonna be an issue, so it needs to flag like, oh, if we're doing an ID verification for somebody that has a business account, this is the process kind of thing. Because it's literally impossible. And I need to go, crap, search in this channel. Search in that channel. I gotta go back and look to see what he said. I don't even remember. Oh, there's no way to verify a business name with a driver's license, so there's one process that is illogical for businesses. The second will require a support ticket for the business will likely come when it's time for me to apply for payout. All right, well, guess we'll see what happens. Oh, 127. As a stop target was 160 to 150 area. That's why I don't trade that anymore. I would have got stopped out to the tick so far. 88.75. Yep. See how far it goes up, but I definitely would have gotten stopped out to the tick. And I didn't take it because it pulled back to the major level right there. And the major levels, it's an overall downtrend, so to take a buy when it touches that level is kind of weird. I used to be able to do it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to anymore. Nope, nope, nope. I am gonna take this buy. It almost touched that level back there, but not quite. It came one tick away from it. So I don't know if I'm going to, I'm probably just gonna, oh wait, if that loses then I'll be negative. Shoot. That'll piss me off. Come on and push up, please. We want to end the day green. I'm gonna break even here because it just hit that level. I don't know if it's gonna clear it. Now in my back test I didn't have to break even, but considering, I'm okay with just breaking even. If it wins, it wins. And there it goes. Oh wait, I would still be in it. Now there's a full win. Alright. So I don't have to break even there. And now I know. Which I didn't think I had to, but I really just wanted to make sure I secured a green day. It's only 13 minutes left. Who knows if I'll get another trade. And I wanted to be green on my first day of experimenting this week. Just to see a little progress. But it definitely resisted when it came up here though. Like, did it pull back to my entry? Yeah, legit pulled all the way back to my entry, put me in a little bit of drawdown, and then just pushed through. When it knows it could have just pushed through the first time, so I didn't question nothing. That's all right. That's all right. So I've taken 13 trades. 2 I know for sure the rules have changed, so I wouldn't take those. So I would be at 11 trades plus a whole bunch that I missed out on. And for me, that's good volatility. Like, my goal is to be able to take at least 15, I would say about 15 trades per session. 12 to 15. I think is a good enough sample size. It gives me enough opportunities to be able to cover losses and things like that. Cover, trades that go all the way to my auto break even level before entry, trades that I forget to get into. Like, I should be able to kind of get through all of that. Now, I wonder if so that's a little bit different though. Come on and invalidate yourself. Make me happy. Alright, if that pushes up from here in this bar, it's already invalidated itself, so. Because I think. Oh, I gotta go back and look at that one. If it's less than. Alright. Okay. Now it's not so invalid. 420. As long as we don't stall here for too long. We got a zigzag change, but I'm gonna stay in it. We just auto break even. So no matter what, we're good. But you can give me that last little tick. Yay. Yay. 1225. And we did hit the VWAP here, so I'm not taking a sell, going back towards that. I don't know. I might add that other account back in tomorrow. Wednesday at the latest, though. I added Wednesday, 1, 2, 3. That'll give me 8 trading days on it. Because that's the other thing. I got to make sure that if my strategy is where I need it to be now, I got to make sure that I pass the number of days as well before it renews. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I started on 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I might start it tomorrow just to be sure. Because it would be 9 trading days by the end of next week if I started tomorrow. I don't know, we're gonna see. I'm only $97 from having a full balance back on this account, which is exciting. I should be up so much today. So freaking much. Alright, I think I remember that rule. Yep. Delete that. No buy here. Make that a little bit different after I take my nap. Wait a minute, why? Oh, I must not. Why am I so far behind? That's weird. Alright, we got 7 minutes left before I shake this joint and get some sleep. What is up with these kids who are committing fraud, trading under people's names? I don't know what's up with these children. That attached to the wrong bar. Zigzag changed right after. Did my zigzag disappear? Hello? Everything disappeared. What the hell? I'm sorry, guys. It's gonna be all jacked up now, but that's okay. I don't know why that happened. $900 from passing these 2 evals. If I get 5 more trading days in these 2 weeks, I should pass before the Bahamas. Okay. $900 is nothing. Honey, you came down from 600 today, okay? Making another 900 is nothing. Just stay on your P's and Q's. And you should definitely get 5 more trading days in 2 weeks. Unless you stick into your plan of not trading it when you're at work. I love seeing people who treat their evals how they treat their PAs. Apex might not like it because it's less money for them, but I'm like you, Trenches. I just feel like I don't care if it's a 1 day, 3 day, you could do an hour pass if you want to. I'm still going to take my time because some people don't realize that some of the reasons why they struggle is because they treat their eval so different from PA, and then you're trying to adjust this mental switch in your head to tell yourself that you're on PA, but all you can think about is how you got the $3,000 profit in a day or in 2 days, and then you start seeing the smaller numbers from you going back to your regular contract size, and now you're struggling with seeing those numbers and you want the big numbers back. Like, if you just keep yourself on an even kill and trade the same way no matter what, you're so much more better off. Like, you're less likely to go on tilts and everything. I really want to, I want to go check on 2 Are they not live today? Oh, he is live. But I think he said he's not gonna trade on stream anymore. 224. See if we could push through this level. Come on, give me my last 2 ticks. Don't break even on me. I know you did not come 1 tick from taking profit, and come on, market, you could do it. Don't break even. Okay, we like that. Ooh, and it's almost 9 o'clock. We about to go back to sleep. I love it. I'm tired. Ugh, I'm so tired. Oh, he definitely only traded the open range trade. Ooh. He's positive. We love to see it. And that's it, y'all. I am really happy right now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know the last time where I had $250 in profit, like per account. So I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna go through, write all my trades down in my trade journal. Once I see the number of trades I missed out on, I'm gonna be sick to my stomach. But let me show you guys what the account looks like now, because we are almost back to the full balance, which is nice. That makes me happy. I'm excited, I ain't gonna lie. All right, so only $11 away from being back to a full balance, and we're still missing about $225 from having the full drawdown left. So not a bad day at all. If I open up my trade performance, it looks like I won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I won 9 trades, lost 5, broke even on 1. I think that was the one that I manually broke even, that I didn't even have to break even on. So not a bad day at all. Even considering how many trades I missed out on, even if I just take into consideration the trades that I did take, if I just take out those 2 where I know the rules are different now, and then the one that I broke even on that I didn't have to, the one that I had like $40 less of a take profit on because my freaking ATM wasn't on the regular chart trader. Like, today would have been it's still a very awesome day, don't get me wrong. But I definitely would have had like $300 more on the account, even missing so many trades. I think I'm moving in the right direction. So yeah, thank you, Rio, and thank you, Trenches. Y'all have been here kind of from the beginning. Y'all have seen my struggles, and I'm not gonna count my eggs before they hatch, but I definitely do have a good feeling about being on this Rinko size. I think this is gonna be my perfect happy medium, and maybe it's up from here. Like I said, I'm still gonna have to make adjustments throughout the week until I finish the full-blown back test, which I probably won't do until the end of the week, if I'm being honest. I got the kids tomorrow and likely Thursday as well, like normal. So that's that. And then just getting used to the rules as well. That's gonna definitely take time, but I can say that my eyes, the 16 tick chart, it still moves fast, but it doesn't move so fast that like I don't have time to think. Which the 12 tick chart on Friday, that let me know I don't have time to think. Other days it was fine, but Friday, baby, no. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this heads. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all of you guys who just subscribed today. Welcome to the family. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. She's going to go take a nap. And I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.